What we're going to work on now is we're going to work on speeding our horse up and slowing our horse down at the trot. To ask the horse to trot, we're going to squeeze our calves, our ankles, our heels, give a little cluck, and Huck is willing to go forward, so he went ahead and started trotting. So now Kim's going to go ahead and stand up and do the balance position, and she can hang on to the saddle, so her proprioception finds the middle of the horse. And his rhythm is 1, 2, 1, 2, right, left, right, left, right, left. And your goal as you become more advanced is to keep that rhythm the same as you're speeding up the horse. So now we're going to speed him up. When your right foot drops, you're going to squeeze with the left leg. When your left foot drops, you're going to squeeze with the right leg. So it actually sounds harder than it is. So you're going to squeeze, squeeze, right, left. And if you keep stepping right and left, they'll stay trotting and usually won't break into the canter. And we're going to give him a little cluck because he can trot quite a bit faster than that. It's a good idea before you canter to learn how to ride the fast trot so that the speed doesn't make you feel a little scared or alarmed. So you just want to speed him up a little more. There we go. And there, Huckleberry just gave a little cough, and that doesn't mean that he's sick. It just means he's clearing his lungs. He's starting to breathe deeper because he's trotting faster. And horses don't use most of their lungs when they're just standing around. They have huge lungs. And so when he starts breathing deeper, he starts coughing up the fluid that's collected in that part of his lungs that's deeper down. So what you're looking for when he coughs is if he blows his nose, which should be coming in a second. Right there. And that means that he's not sick and that he's just clearing his lungs out for heavier exercise. So, back to our fast trot. So we're going to go ahead. I want you to pick up your stick and let's go ahead and speed him up a little bit. So when you use a stick on a horse, it's squeeze, kick, and then you tap on the shoulder. And if the horse is tolerant of you tapping on the hip, then you give him a tap on the hip. Go ahead and tap him on the hip and speed him up. There we go. Good. Good. So we want to be able to go faster. And then when you get on the other side, Kim, as you're starting to cross the arena, let's keep him up, keep his speed up. We want to go ahead, we're going to slow him down. So you're going to slow your body down. That's the first cue. Then gently use your reins and ask the horse to slow his rhythm down. All the while you're still stepping right, left, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then when we get over by the other side, by the bridge side, Kim, we're going to go ahead and ask him, as you start to turn across the arena, we're going to ask him to walk. So you're going to go ahead and sit down, heels down, ask him to walk by gently pulling on the reins after you've sat down and dropped your heels. And we're going to walk just a little bit more, and then we're going to ask him to halt, and it's the same cue. You want to sit down on your back pockets, kind of lift up the front of the bottom of your stomach, and then you're going to stretch your heel down, and then you're going to lift your chest up, and you're going to pull on your reins. And give him a rub. Tell him he's a good guy. Horses like to be rubbed. They don't want to be slapped. Show what a slap pet looks like. They don't really like that. They really would much rather be rubbed as a reward, and rub him right in front of the withers where the right where we normally do. Don't lean over. Up higher, higher, higher. Right there. Okay. So where Kim is rubbing him right now, where Kim is rubbing him right now is where the mare will nuzzle her foal. It actually releases calming endorphins. So when you rub your horse there, it actually helps calm them down, and it actually makes them feel good. So you're not only giving them a reward and a signal that they did it right, you're also helping them feel better.